All right, court next calls the cases of the people of the state of Michigan versus Corey James Waite, case numbers 253963 FY and 254017 SM. Appearances, counsel.
Nick Carnes on behalf of the people.
Beginner Taylor and Anna Prevento on behalf of Mr. Wade, who joins us via Zoom. I am on his misdemeanor file, and Mr. Harrison is on the felony file, which I was not documented for today.
It was not documented for today. It was set for yesterday. During that whole mess with the prelims yesterday, we did intend to enter a plea at that time. In that case, so if the court is willing to entertain it, it would be a plea to a attempt R&L, which would be a 1-year misdemeanor in your court, Rob.
Okay. And then Ms. Fiorvento, is there any resolution in the misdemeanor case?
Yes, Your Honor, we have reached a resolution of a plea to retail fraud third in exchange for retail fraud second being dropped, $13.99, a resolution in restitution to Ace Hardware. We were actually going to ask the court today if the court would be okay with adjourning out plea and sentencing to the same date and time which Mr. Harrison's case has been set. But if the court would want to proceed forward, we'd leave that issue to the court.
Mr. Wade is in treatment, is that?
Yeah, and I was going to mention that. The third complication is that we've basically asked him to focus on his treatment at this point in time. So we did not expect him to be here personally to deal with this. However, that hits the court. If you want to adjourn and so he can be here, or
how long has he been in treatment?
he would be in a better position to answer that. I believe he's been there 40 days. That could be, our timing on our electronic file may be off.
Mr. Waite, how long have you been in treatment?
40 days, Your Honor.
40 days. Do you have an anticipated completion date yet?
December 16th.
December 16th. And then do you have an aftercare plan, or is it too early yet to establish one of those?
I start my aftercare process on the 19th of this.
Okay. Counsel, I'm willing, and I'm sorry, well, I'll direct this to counsel. Is he there on his own, or is he there as part of a probation?
He's there
issue?
to behest of the MDOC.
That's what
Yeah.
I thought. So, all right. The court is willing to take the pleas today and set this over for sentencing. I'm not going to set it out as long as he's expected to be in treatment, but I am willing to set it out of a little bit to make sure he's still doing well in treatment, to consider that for sentencing purposes.
Best of both worlds. That's fine with me.
I think that's appropriate.
That's fine, Judge.
All right. Mr. Waite, have you heard, well, first of all, let me ask you, I know you can hear me, but are you able to see me?
I can't see you, but I can see the courtroom.
Are you on a phone or a tablet?
Tablet, yes.
If you swipe the screen either left or right, I think it will change your views.
Give me 1 second. I have no clue how to do this one.
All right.
Yeah, I have no idea.
All right. Let me see if I can change the view here.
Thank you.
All right. Now, can you see me and your attorneys and the prosecutors?
I can, yes.
All right. Sir, have you heard what the attorneys have said the resolution and the plan moving forward is in this case, these cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is that how you wish to resolve them?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we'll take the felony file first. It's my understanding in that case that you will be pleading to an added count of an attempted resist and obstruct That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in jail and or a fine of $1,000. In exchange for that, the people will dismiss the completed offense, which is a 2-year felony, along with a habitual fourth offense notice, which makes that 2-year a 15-year felony. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
Will you please raise your right hand?
This one, I think.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Back on September 4th of this year, were you on probation or parole?
Yes, I was on parole.
Do you remember going through your rights in this case? The right to attorney, the right to a trial? Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions for me about those rights?
No, sir.
Most importantly, do you understand that you have a right to a jury trial and that by entering a guilty plea, you'll be giving up that right and you won't have a trial of any kind?
Yes, sir.
Other than the plea agreements, has anybody promised you anything in order to get you to plea?
No, sir.
Has anybody threatened you in any way?
No, sir.
And is it your own free choice to plea?
Yes, sir.
Are counsel aware of any other promises, threats, or inducements not made part of the record?
No, Your
No, Your Honor.
Then, Mr. Waite, the allegation that on or about September 4th, 2025, while in the city of Cadillac at Wexford County, how do you plead to an attempted police officer assault, resist, or obstruct?
Guilty.
In order to accept that plea, I must have you tell me what it is that makes you guilty. So what happened back on September 4th?
On September 4th, my parole agent.
Well, hold on before you go further. Mr. Harrison, is any portion of this a result of a violation?
It is.
Has that been dealt with?
That's been dealt with.
Okay.
That's part of the reason why they've carted him off to TRICAP.
All right. Okay, Mr. Waite, you can go ahead.
Thank you.
I just wanted to make sure you weren't going to
Yep.
say anything that could be used against you later. So what happened back on September 4th?
On September 4th, while Sean, my agent, Sean Van Tagmel, did a house check to serve me parole violations, I attempted to resist arrest by pulling away from the officers when they were placing me on or detaining me. For a
Okay,
parole
and
violation.
did you know they were police officers?
Yes, I did.
How did you know that?
They wore uniforms, and
All
they
right.
stated they were.
All right. And they were trying to arrest you for a parole violation?
Yes, sir.
Did they tell you that that's why they were arresting you? Or did you know that's why they were arresting you?
Yes, Sean told me that, yes.
All right. And that happened in the city of Cadillac?
Yes, sir.
Do counsel believe that the defendants provided a factual basis to accept the plea and that the court rules have been complied with?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
As does the court, I find the plea is knowing, voluntary, and accurate. Mr. Waite, I find you guilty of an attempt to resist and obstruct a police officer. As I stated before, we'll set this for sentencing. We'll set it out for about a month. And then that brings us to the next case. Mr. Waite, in this case, the misdemeanor case, it's my understanding that you'll be pleading guilty to a retail fraud third degree, which is a 93-day misdemeanor and a fine of $500 or 3 times the value of the property taken. In exchange for that, the people will be dismissing the retail fraud second degree with that is a 1-year misdemeanor and a fine of $2,000 or 3 times the value of the property taken. Is that how you wish to resolve this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll remind you that you're still under oath from the previous file. And I will take note that you were on probation or parole at the time that this had happened. The same rights apply in this case. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And again, you do have the right to a jury trial, and that by entering a guilty plea today, you'll be giving up that right. And you won't have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Other than the plea agreement, has anybody promised you anything in order to get you to plea?
No, sir.
Has anybody threatened you in any way?
No, sir.
And is it your own free choice to plead?
Yes, sir.
Are counsel aware of any other promises, threats, or inducements not made part of the record in this case? Then Mr. Waite, to the allegation that on or about August 29th, 2025 in the city of Cadillac in Wexford County, how do you plead to the added charge of a retail fraud third degree?
Guilty.
In order to accept that plea, I must have you tell me what it is that makes you guilty. So back on that date, were you at the Ace Hardware here in Cadillac?
Yes, sir, I was.
And did you either steal or attempt to steal some property?
Yes, sir. I attempted to steal a box of screws.
Box of screws?
Yes, sir.
Hold that thought. Ms. Firavento, I forgot there is an agreement for restitution. Is that correct?
Your Honor, that's a mistake on my part. The screws were recovered. There's no loss.
Okay, so there is no
There's
restitution.
no restitution.
All right.
We'll stipulate to that, Your Honor, yes.
Mr. Waite, you attempted to take a box of screws.
Yes, sir.
Did you actually get out of the store with those screws?
Yes, sir.
And at some point, were you confronted about that or had law enforcement interaction afterwards?
Yes, sir. Law enforcement came to my house, and that's when I asked him if I can just give the screws back to Ace Hardware and try to resolve the issue.
All right. And was it your intent to take the screws without paying for them?
Yes, sir.
You counsel believe that the defendants provided the factual base. Well, one more thing. For purposes of the plea, did the screws have a value of less than $200?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, do you believe that the defendants provided a factual basis to accept the plea and that the court rules have been complied with?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
As does the court, I find the plea is knowing, voluntary, and accurate. Mr. Waite, I find you guilty of retail fraud third degree. Pursuant to the plea agreement, the retail fraud second degree will be dismissed. Again, we will set this over for sentencing in about a month. Mr. Waite, how is treatment going for you?
It's really good.
Good. Well,
Fine.
keep up the
Fine.
work,
Thank you.
and we'll see you back, hopefully back here in a month, and hopefully things are still going good for you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Am I okay to sign out?
You are. Yep.
Have a great afternoon.
Thank you.
You too. Court next calls the cases of the people of the state of Michigan versus Michael Davis Haynes.
I know it's 10, I mean, 5 after 10, but. it's not-
This was a 10 o'clock case.
it's not here.
These are case numbers 253779 SM, 253304 SM, and 253303 SM. Appearances, counsel?
Joanna and Carrie for the people.
Mr. Green, are you on Mr. Haynes' cases?
I am, sir. I'm filling in for Ms. Standard again, who had a conflict with her schedule.
All right.
He's on 2 of them. And then I believe Mr.
My
Hertel.
Mr. Hartel's on the other.
Mr. Haynes is represented by
Mr.
Standard and
Miss,
Mr. Green and other matters, but I haven't seen him.
okay, but in your office, Mr. Harrison represents him on one as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, let's just use the telecom.
All right. So Mr. Green, Mr. Haynes does not appear. It's now 5 after 10. We were set for 10 o'clock. Are you aware whether or not your office has had any communication with him?
I know with certainty, sir, that Ms. Standard spoke with him yesterday. So I'm confident he is aware of this hearing. She was discussing how to move forward. So I know she has reached him. I have not spoken with him, but I know that she has yesterday. Yes, sir.
I called office yesterday, he's having car issues. We gave him the Standard's number, and we do have the number he called from.
So court staff informs me that he called our office yesterday. Where did Mr. Harrison go? Just a moment. We need to get Mr. Harrison back in here.
Okay, if I may, sir, I know that Ms. Standard also relayed to me that he had some sort of car trouble, and I believe he's going to try to connect by Zoom. I cannot confirm that, but that's what was relayed to me by Ms. Standard.
All right. All right, Mr. Harrison rejoins us. The court staff informs me that we received a call yesterday indicating that he was having car issues. And we also had a phone number for him, but he does not appear today. Do either counsel want to try to reach out to him and see if we can get him to appear by Zoom?
I think that would make sense, Your Honor. I don't have any other understanding of anything else, so I would at least like to make that effort.
All right.
I assume Mr. Green's on board as well.
Of course, sir.
All right. So I'll give, you two can decide which ones want to reach out, or if both of you want to. We'll pass this one for now.
You want the number?
Huh?
You want the number he called me?
Is Mr. Harrison calling him?
I can, Brett. Give me a second.
He,
I
yeah,
appreciate it.
he'll
Thank-
attempt it.
Thank you, sir.